entrance to this area.
So right now, we're going to kind of break the fourth wall. That means we talk to the audience right now, and this is a real conversation, and we just are prepping for our season. So you guys are getting teased right now with our new season, which is coming up. It's going to be wow. I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be huge.
We are now right in front of us. Let me start this rolling. Hold up. So we're rolling the GoPro.
Yep.
We have the front-facing camera, which got that.
Yep,
Great.
absolutely.
Oh, and we stopped right here. We're mic'd up, and I'm also going to put my iPhone 14 Pro Max. Entered the chat. It's rolling. Let's get the new hand clap. All right, now we're telling stories. This camera I'll use for what we're looking at, and this camera here will be on us. This is not the bridge.
This is not the bridge.
Where the white.
No, this is not the bridge where the lady in white is.
Lady in white.
She wears a long white flowing dress. She has black hair going from, they say, around shoulder length to just below, and it's just this dark black hair.
And does she float over the? Does she float?
People said they have seen her walk. They've seen it barefoot, and then there's some people who said they've seen her float. There's a couple different stories I've heard.
I mean, her floating is her dress like? Ooh, like
it's always looking like it's floating in the wind.
Oh,
it's
beautiful.
beautiful.
Even though the wind's not.
There's no wind. Yeah.
I love that. I love that visual. You can totally see it,
You can. And every town has these like stories of ladies in white. I mean, there's a place not even 30 minutes from here that I did a story about on my TikTok, and it went over like 7 million views. And I'm talking a town that has a smaller population than Oxbow, and Oxbow has a population of 180. I mean, this is a very small town.
It's interesting that there are stories that are, whether it's word of mouth back in the day or the same experience.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you know what the Lady in White story originally was? The first original Lady in White story was, it was a vengeful woman's spirit where a man had done her wrong.
Imagine if that was real, we'd all be screwed.
There's the bridge right there in front of us.
Okay, so here we go. Nice long shot. I love this. This is the bridge where the Lady in White
is seen walking. Yeah, she's been seen walking on this road all the way up to that bridge.
You can almost imagine this shot. Here, stop for a second. You can almost imagine right here this video of her like, ooh,
just standing in the road.
This is an area no one lives, no homes.
No.
This whole area is like this, really. It is like time forgot, this place. And not us, though.
No.
We're telling a story about people that haven't been told in a long time. Maybe we're conjuring up their spirit again.
Ooh.
So maybe this story particular, whoever is the Lady in White will bring themselves up. So maybe we reveal who it is. We can come back here and maybe get some results. I'm just saying
I say we come back here tonight.
Yeah, I do too. I think this is like some Twilight Zone shit right here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we find out who the Lady in White is, and once we do, we come back here and we speak her name.
Mm-hmm. I like that
idea. And then we get results.
It's a trigger object. Dude, that's freaking awesome.
That's pow.
I want to do an EVP session on this bridge. I just, one at a time. We'll have one sitting in the truck where we have no noise, there's no walking around, there's no other voice. It's just one person. We'll park the truck right on the other side.
A real personal moment, yeah. All right, well, here we go. Why don't we stop here and walk the bridge? I mean, there it is. Ashwagazi River?
It's Oswegatchie.
I'll never get it right.
Yeah, it's just Oswegatchie.
Oswegatchie. I gotta make it like a song.
Say Wagachi.
Wagachi?
And then Oswegatchie.
I'll say Oswegatchie. Oswegatchie. I gotta put word.
No, that's fine. You put a rhythm to it. It helps you. Yeah, I've done that with some stuff. Honestly. Is that a pair of shoes right there? It's somebody's shoes. And a glove and a sock.
Looks like a missing person or something. Like, you know what this journey has been for me?
What's that?
Is things like that. Like
creepy, weird, just out of place stuff.
I mean, like, it's just me and you. There's no producers, nothing. And we're stumbling upon stuff. I don't know. I think it's just because it is me and you.
It makes it creepier.
We're just open. We see things. We see little things. We see everything because it's just us and we're hyper. Like,
oh, yeah.
You know, it's like.
We're the ADHD ghost hunters.
We are so ADHD. Let's go walk the bridge and tell me the story about the lady in white. Storyteller time.
Let's do it.
You're good at that. This is how SV Chronicles always starts, with a story. What's the big mystery here?
Well, this story is called The Lady on the Oswegatchie. There's a lot of people who have seen a lady in white who walks this road and this bridge.
Tell me more. What'd she look like?
She's been described beautiful, black hair, white flowing dress. I mean, the story is she follows you home. Now you've seen her. You're somebody who didn't believe in this thing.
Right.
Now you're experiencing it and you're going, wait. Now I'm calling into question, am I safe? Is this thing going to follow me home? There has been other stories of people seeing her walking across this bridge, standing actually where we're standing right now, looking over the water.
Oh, wow. That's spooky. Now, this bridge is super old.
Yeah.
We saw this in
1886, but this wasn't the original bridge.
Right here, there was another bridge.
There was another bridge.
So the entity could be attached to the bridge and not the location.
That's why I couldn't find any historical records about a death on this bridge, because it wasn't on this bridge, it was on the bridge before this.
That was really old. That puts the time period in mid-1800s.
Yeah, right around Civil War time.
Maybe this is the kind of entity that if you say her name, if you find her name, if you talk about her in a story, she will come and then maybe trying to give us a message.
The story of Lady in White is actually a long folklore, a long folk tale that's been going around for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Oh, wait, so this Lady in White is in other stories?
All around the world. I'm talking China, I'm talking the United States, Canada, especially Mexico. I mean, they're known as the White Witches.
What?
The Lady in White is called the White Witch. I mean, it's a female spirit that is vengeful. She's going after the person that's done her wrong. The best game plan tonight is setting up the trail cameras, leaving for a while. We have another investigation to go to. We come back after that. We do some EVPs, your thermal imaging camera right on the bridge, see if we can pick up anything coming out here. Call out a possible name, talk to her, try to trigger that response.
Let's do it, all right?
It's negative, I'd say it's -3 to -10.
For sure. And we looked down over
the... Was that light in your box on when we left? That light in your box was not on.
Oh, come on. No, it wasn't.
Why is... Evan!
What?
Why did that sound like a drum beat? Holy crap.
I'm glad we were silent for that.
Yeah,
This is something that we're gonna take back.
Dude, that was amazing.
It's.
Let's get back to.
I think.
Dude, that sound. Okay, not like that. Sound
Okay,
like a
and
tribal beat, right?
okay, and this right here. Why is that light on?
I don't know.
I mean,
That
look
was
at it.
not on when we left.
Ooh.
Whoa. This.
Okay.
What's going on?
I don't know. This is cool. This is super. This is cool. Like, check this out. Boom. Not turned on. On now. I mean, signs. Look. Fuck.
Dude, we need to get in that. We need to get in the truck. You're in the negative temperatures now. This is
Like,
where
we're acting
frostbite-
silly, right? It's
Dude,
silly.
this is where-
Silly. Silly.